guys, today I will be sharing how to make no-bake apricot crumble cheesecake. For the base, we need 2 tablespoons of desiccated coconut. This is butternut snap cookie, but you could use any base or any cookie that you like. If you can find this kind of cookie, I'll put the link below where if you decide to make your own butternut snap cookie. So we need half a cup of macadamia nuts or any nuts will do, 75 grams of melted butter, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. So this is the butternut snap cookies, but again, if you can find this, you could use any base for the cheesecake or you could make your own. So I processed the cookie, the macadamia nuts, I melted the butter, and so first thing we need to do is to add the teaspoon of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of the nutmeg into the cookie crumbs. Add the desiccated coconut and macadamia nuts as well. With the nuts, again, you could use cashew nuts, pecan nuts, pine nuts. The choice is yours. So I added the melted butter and then I mixed this until it is well combined. Now I divided these crumbs into 2. One will go to the base and one will go on to the top of the cheesecake. Now with the base of the cheesecake, this base is quite crumbly if you cut it. So if you want this to be firm at this point, you can add butter, about 30 grams, to make your base firm, but that's optional if you want your base to be firm again. So once this is well compacted, we would put this in the fridge to chill and to firm up a little bit, because again, this is a crumbly base. For the cheesecake filling, we need apricots in cans. This is 825 grams, but this is too much. It should be in syrup. So I'll just gonna get some from this. And then we need 500 grams of cream cheese, 3/4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of whipping cream, 1/4 cup of hot water, and then 1 tablespoon of unflavored gelatin, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So now I'm just gonna add my gelatin into the 1/4 cup of hot water. And then we will set this aside while we prepare the rest of the ingredients. So if you have a scale, I took about 350 grams of the apricot and then I sliced it into small pieces. This is about 1 1/4 cup of apricot. After about resting for a while, the gelatin looks like this. Now we need to reheat this in the microwave for about 20 seconds just to melt the gelatin again. Just like so. We'll set this aside to cool down. And then we're gonna whip the whipping cream until it forms soft peaks. We will set this aside. Now we're gonna beat the cream cheese and then add the 3/4 cup of sugar. Mix this until they are well combined. Occasionally stop to scrape down the side of the bowl. Just like so. Now we can add the lemon juice. Beat again. And we can add the gelatin. Once it's well mixed, we can fold in the chopped up apricots. Again, this is 1 1/4 cup of apricots. Next is to fold in the whipped cream. I do this by using the folding method, and I added my whipping cream into additions. And now we can transfer this into the prepared springform pan. And then using a spatula, just spread it evenly, but being gentle. Then tap it lightly to make sure that the cheesecake is well compacted. And now we're just gonna add the remaining crumbs or crumble. I have a little bit extra of the crumble, and then we will leave this to set in the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours or overnight. I let mine sit in the fridge overnight, and we're ready to take the cheesecake out of the springform pan. Using a spatula, run it on the side of the pan and the cheesecake, just like this. And then release it from the springform pan. Then transfer this in your platter, and this is the finished product. And then just to show you what it looks like inside of the cheesecake when you cut it. Again, the base is very crumbly, but it sets. And this is the finished product. I hope you give them a try. I can guarantee that you're not gonna be disappointed if you make this. It's really good. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!